My name is Finn McCollough. I'm a junior, law and legal studies major, and I'm on the Army men's lacrosse team. This summer I had the opportunity to take part in the Europeans War Crimes Staff Ride. We traveled through 7 different countries and 16 different cities all throughout Europe, kind of explore the war crimes that have happened. A lot of our lesson objectives throughout this trip were seeing what happened and how it happened, and then also seeing the current legal frameworks that are being used and relate them to the past and be able to see these warning signs and signals to hopefully be able to prevent future atrocities.
I think it says a lot about who Finn is, as well as what this school can offer. I think there's 2 parts to that, and with Finn, just to spend those 3 or 4 weeks that maybe those could be his downtime. I'm not sure that he had to do this, but his curiosity, and then you turn it over to this institution, and the education goes so far beyond that. And this is just one example. This opportunity to explore our past and have direct application to what's going on in today's world.
There was a lot of concentration camps, and it was seeing the history of World War II. So we landed in Warsaw, Poland. That was our first destination. And from there, almost every day we were getting in a van and we would travel to a different country or city. Some countries we'd stay longer, more days than others, but pretty much every day we were in a van moving to the next location, to the next concentration camp. A lot of times we would have to talk about the types of things that we would see that day because Lieutenant Colonel Chris Malis put together a curriculum for the trip, so we had to come prepared by reading books. If we were going to a concentration camp, we'd have about a 4 or a 5-hour tour of that concentration camp. The most prominent being Auschwitz. We did 2 days at Auschwitz in those camps. And then Dachau, places like Stalag 3 prisoner of war camp. We would just go tour, see the artifacts of it, see how those people lived and the atrocities that were committed there. And the next day we'd pick up and move to the next destination, which would most likely be a concentration camp.
It's so awesome to see our guys in these different realms where they are out there presenting in front of the public, or it's colonels or it's alumni, and just the poise they have and the depth of knowledge that they bring. Oftentimes you see them in the locker room and it's just messing around and it's lighthearted, and you don't always see the depth, and situations like this is one of those occurrences where you see Finn is a very blessed person, intelligent, and a deep thinker.
It was almost like a heavy emotional burden to every day. You're moving from one spot where so many people had lost their lives and so many atrocities were committed, and then you have to leave it, almost forget about it, because tomorrow you're going to a new spot where new groups of people had struggles and faced a lot of challenges. What it taught me most about myself is my willingness to learn, and the hunger almost that I have to learn about these things that had happened in history. And then it also showed me that I can make such an impact in the future, hopefully, and trying to pursue a law career by learning these things and what had happened and how the world operates in a legal sense. I will be able to kind of understand the development of how these things work, and then also really just the importance of understanding these things and acknowledging how things happen and what my role can be in the future to prevent these things, or to make just things in general a better situation for most people.